Hello everyone and welcome to this new video. Today we're going to have a look at our new lineup. So let's go straight into it. Let's see who our next opponents will be. Servi della Gleba sit here in the league. So they conceded 26 goals overall, which is not very much. So we'll probably struggle with scoring, but then the opponents have also scored 27 goals, which does not sound like very much as far as I can tell. As you can see here, 7 teams have overcome that sort of 27 goals threshold, if we can call it like that. So let's have a look at our at their lineup. I'm sorry, I'm very sleepy right now. At their lineup and see what we can do. No, that's Castagna. I'm sorry. 4.5 stars with 5.5 routine. He does not sound like he's a usual starting 11, a player who's usually in the starting 11, but we'll see. 21.8 with 4.5 stars, 3 stars 4.4. The other one was probably disqualified. 4 stars 13.5, 4.5 stars 27.7. So yeah, this guy is going to be very tough to overcome, extremely tough. Then 33.3 with 4.5 stars, 3.5 stars 49.1, 33.9 with 4.5 stars, so it's probably not ideal to play short passing either. Then 4.5 stars 26.5, but at this point I'd rather have a look at their squad, because I'm pretty sure there's somebody missing here. 3.5 with 3 stars and 4 stars with 37.6. So there are a few players who don't look like they are legitimately part of the starting 11, despite being good, like the goalkeeper, very good, but they don't sound like they're supposed to be playing in the starting lineup. And this team actually sounds very, very good. That's probably why they couldn't score very much. The other teams were probably somewhat scared and went defensive. So they couldn't score very much, but they didn't concede many goals either. And that's probably the important factor there. Squad overview. Sorry, I cannot even speak today. So I think that is it. Let's first see if we have any disqualifications here or any injuries. Now apparently we don't, so we can plan. Yeah, we can plan to play with our best possible team, or nearly. One thing very nice to see, Baresi has improved. He's got up to 4 stars, so he's on his way out of the team. He's gonna make some. He's gonna earn us some money. So the squad. Yes, I believe that there's something wrong here, but the central defender is still injured, so he won't be playing anyway. Central midfielder injured, not playing either. So yes, I think that is the team we'll be facing. That is the team we'll be facing. No, probably the strikers. Yes, they were playing with this Pichevats guy. We'll have to play against these two. So Cosini 37.6 with 4 stars and 38.3 with 4.5 stars. So yes, we'll be playing against one stronger striker, but the rest is what you saw, basically. So there's a problem with the defense at the center with their routine, basically, but on the wings they're good. On the wings they're good, and this guy is very good as well. So we don't really want to play on the wings this time. But I'm afraid we can't play at the center either. We have high skills, but not immensely higher, do we? 33.9 with 4.5 stars is a lot. Just like 49.1 with 3.5 stars does not sound like much, but this amount of routine can be dangerous. Let's focus on the strikers though, because I'm afraid that's the priority this time. Finishing 14 points, so not extremely high. And then the other striker who's supposed to be playing is Cananazzi. 18 points with finishing, so more dangerous, definitely more dangerous. And let's see what we can do here, because I'm afraid we can't fight them with our skills. They've got high skills. We'll have to try and increase our routine, but we just can't, because these guys have higher routine than our highest than our highly experienced players, defenders. I'm sorry guys, hopefully the next video will be better. I'm just so tired right now, but well, there's no way I'm gonna do this video at another point in time, so I'm afraid this time I'll apologize, but we have to do it if we want to keep up to date. So we'll swap Magari with De Crescenzo. This is going to give us a tiny bit of a boost in terms of routine. Then these two central defenders are not supposed to be able to face such a team, but I'm afraid those are the only two left, because we want Townsend to be able to knock the ball around midfield, being more experienced than the opponent's midfielders. As you can see, we've got higher routine here, so we can go defensive. We could go defensive and play the way we are here, and play this way. Yes, I think that's the best option. If you have any other ideas, guys, let me know in the comments. I'm always open for new theories and opinions. Defensive mentality. Is it appropriate? We might probably want to go very defensive against two very good strikers, because we don't really have the defensive resources to counter these guys. Very defensive. I'm not even sure if short passing is what we want to do. We might probably want to go for direct balls, because we're stronger over here, except for here on the left. We're stronger at the center, on the right. If any of our players were able to come over here, there'd be, well, if any of our midfielders were able to find themselves here on a long ball, they'd be way stronger than the defense. So I think we can try and go with direct balls. It's been a while. Or through balls. Are we fast enough? 16, not bad at all. 12. Now the opponents are strong, so we'll go direct balls, and the focus side will be balanced. And then Yossa and Passeri. So Passeri will be replacing Jossa. Variopinto will be replacing Shore, which is fine. Magari, we don't need to replace De Crescenzo this time because he's not supposed to play. So we'll put Bolzi back onto the bench, and we'll replace Townsend with Bolzi, and we'll change the minute as well. This cup match turned out to be a victory, but it's made a mess with our subs. So Townsend replaced by Bolzi at the 90th minute. It's going to be a tough match. This is what I can predict. Not hard to predict, but it's going to be very tough. Very, very tough. We'll go very defensive direct balls and balanced. 90th minute will change a few things, and I think that is it. Yes, this is it. But we might try and go very attacking if at a certain point in the match we find ourselves struggling. So let's try and say 60th minute. If we're losing by 2, no, sorry, that's the opposite. So if we're losing by 2, we'll go very offensive, very attacking, because we are stronger with our strikers than the opponents are with their defense. So we'll go very attacking. Let's just try, and we'll change also the playing style. We'll also change the playing style. Attacking style, short passing. Yes, because the opponents are way weaker with their midfield than we are. So short passing, and I'm now thinking that we might bond this to a goal, with a goal scored. Even if it was early in the match, I mean, we don't care, because when you're down by 2 with a team like that, I'm afraid, yeah, anything could happen because they're not extremely strong with their defense. But that's the point we want to exploit, right? So if they can manage to score twice and win by 2 goals, I can just try it. I mean, we're not struggling with points so far. Of course, we should get up to 45 points as soon as possible, but I mean, eventually we're going to get there, as far as I'm concerned, because the situation is very good at the moment. We're 14 points away from the 11th position, so it should be fine. So let's keep it like this. So Bolzi is fine, perfect. So I think that is it for today, guys. Thanks a lot again for watching. Sorry for being sleepy, and if you have any advice to give me, just write it down in the comments. I read everything. Thanks a lot again, and see you in the next video. Bye.